Right, I think that worked. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope things are going well, or at least better than they are for me from a tech perspective. Having a lot of issues with the latest version of Streamlabs OBS, which updated without my knowledge or permission just as I opened the app. And now my remote app, which is what I use to transition from scene to scene, from starting soon to playing the game to be right back. All those things are now not accessible because the remote app won't connect to the desktop app. And I've done all the troubleshooting that they suggested, make sure that the Windows firewall is doing its thing, and nothing is working. So, not my favorite way to start a stream. Oh, tech woes. Aren't they fun? Gwaller is saying, woo, happy Friday. Yes, indeed. I will double down on that. I took the opportunity in between streams to put a bed in here because we do tend to need to sleep before we go outside. We've had a number of run-ins with skeletons and creepers the last little bit. So, if you're new to the stream, this is the Citadel. We are in the spawn chunks on this 4-year-old multiplayer server. My name is Duggan, and we have been working on this moss farm designed by Ilmango, but adapted by me to fit within our lake here at spawn chunks on the server, as well as create an output for it that you can see going here. And this is what we were working on last time. So I'll just follow this in here so you can see what's up. We haven't decorated any of this, by the way. This is all very functional. The fashion is coming hopefully today. So this comes in here into our little cave, which is accessible also there. The items go up this water elevator, and then they are sorted by this sorting system here, and distributed by these auto droppers, which actually spit them into cobwebs. The cobwebs bunch up the items and center them, and then allow them to flow through here, where they hit the honey wall, and then they slide down the honey wall. We did it because we could, not because it was easy or efficient. We just needed to do it in a fun way. And then up here, we have the deposit of that water elevator. This is where everything comes through. It goes down here, it gets filtered out, And then we are going to send it around here to be turned into bone meal at a later time. And this is what we were working on last time. We were working on this area here. So this is where we're going to pick up, I think, from now on the stream today. We're going to have the water loop come back around here. So we've got a little bit of water stream action to happen. I think I want to complete all that first before I start messing around with the way the bone meal is being made down below here. Like the bone block decor for the bone meal area. Oh, thanks, Storm Dance. Appreciate that. And if anybody is listening and wondering why does this dude sound so familiar, it's because I'm one half of the Spun Chunks podcast, which as a Minecraft player you are probably listening to. And if you're not, why aren't you? It's free. Free podcast all about Minecraft. Why wouldn't you be listening? I'm getting some weird screen tears here. Really not impressed with my tech issues today. Dislike. Alright, need more logs. That goes there. This one will be like that. Nope. All right, so I'll go down there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's the first. Okay, we're gonna have to change that up then. I want that to be. Where do we have to go from here? Maybe we can figure this out here. Count backwards and see what's up. Right, so this is where the water elevator has to be. Yes. That means that this is going to be ice. That's going to be soul sand. Which means probably glass. And that would have to be, I guess technically that could be the waterway. We're just going to put it up there, I think. So we're going to say another log here. Oops. Grab that. Rian, hello. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Actually, I think I might prefer this to be glass. I'd like to be able to see without having to go up there. So we'll turn this into a glass part of the water stream. That will come to, we need to drop them in this location. So here we're going to want to drop them into probably, I often use glass panes in this sort of situation. It does feel a little bit low, doesn't it? Oh, and it blocks my, okay, now I know why I wanted to go higher. I need to be able to walk around in here. I like to think about doing these redstone projects in ways that allow you to like troubleshoot and traverse them easier later on down the line. So we're just going to have to clear that all out. That's fine. Will not take long. Get that there, and then we will also give ourselves just a little bit more headroom. Whoops. Moss farm is such a good idea. I'm fairly new, so are there any big projects using a lot of moss azalea? I definitely want to use a lot of moss in the medieval town. Like, there's a lot of places where like having things look overgrown and old and all that kind of stuff would be advantageous, I think, to the way things work. We're gonna need some lights up here too. All right, so that's going to be that. We've got a water source here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Means this will be ice, or this could be ice. 1, 2, 3. I'd rather have this actually be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's put the ice here. That way things are just a little bit slower when they get here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, if I did 8, no, we'd still have to put something here. Still have to put something there to catch them. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. So we could technically, I don't know where that's going to spill out to. I feel like we're going to need some access up here too. So that's going to be soul soil. That will come down like that. We will need a trapdoor in that position. And then we can just bring these across here. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to sculpt the outside of this place a little bit nicer, so everything looks good. I guess... Oh, I fell down. How do you want to do this particular spot? I think I'll do logs in here. Just for fun. It's always nice if you come up here to show anything off on stream if it looks cool. Half the battle with redstone. Goes like that. And I think we're good. Right, so now we just have to figure out where the ice is going to go here. That's the first of 4. So I'd want water to be probably at least here. Sorry, I said water, I meant ice. Does that reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And then this doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. All right. So that's almost there, actually. You guys hearing weird eating noises? Was that like a weird echoey eat noise? Hey, Joel in chat, how are you doing today? Chromerific, doing great, thank you. Putting the tech issues of the past in the past. And, just hanging out. 100,555! I missed your tier 1 sub 7 months in a row. Thanks ever so much. Really appreciate the support. And, Mimic78, thanks for the follow. That was a long time ago, but I'm going to say thanks anyway. First stream not from a raid. Love the building style as well as the chill vibe of the stream. Gwaller, that's great. Thank you. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. We need more carrots. Rockets. Do we have stone? Always fills up so fast. Don't need the dirt or the grass. Don't you hate when you're just trying to get rid of something and you keep on picking it up over and over again? What does this say? Heard you might need some dark oak. Oh, cool. Cyan dye and dark oak logs. Amazing. Very helpful for the community build. Awesome. I'm surprised I didn't see that when I first logged in. G. Waller. Okay, cool. Good to know. I'm pretty good at remembering stuff like that. Oh, I went all that way. What do you think we should use to have the items smash into up here? Should it be a fence post? A long way up. Yeah, like we are way above everything up here. So up here, we need to have the items hit something and drop straight down. Grindstones are too big. Glass pane, I guess, is probably the easiest thing, huh? Why cacti? Cacti would just destroy the item. That doesn't make any sense at all. It's glass pane. Definitely getting sick of the maze of ladders coming up here. Oh, I see 100.5. Thanks. Right, so glass pane goes here. And then when we eventually replace this, it will connect to the side as well. So let's just do... I guess we'll do this for fun. Seeing as we can see it. Do. All right, we can probably put a few of these down. We're gonna have to do some major landscaping, I think, outside to make this place look good. Okay, so that is going to do what we want. I think we should probably make that glass. And maybe we'll make this logs. And I think we're going to put a trapdoor here for now. just so we have access. Yeah. Do it this way. Okay, that's that part. So now we need to do water. And now I also... Oh, I should have brought kelp up with me. Oh well. At least it's not far. Sapfi, hello, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. We're trying to make this look like it's built into the side of the mountain. That's why I'm going through all the trouble to do this. I think I also forgot to bring soul soil. Whoops. That's done. And the soul soil is down here again. It's one of those days where I've just been walking around with my head cut off the whole day. I was out shopping for like spices and spice containers and stuff. I got all the spices that I needed, but then I couldn't figure out without a visual like what size spice containers I needed for what things. And so I didn't get the right sizes / didn't get enough. I got some of what I need. Cool, that's that part done. And if I need to... I guess what I'll do is replace this with glass. And then we'll replace this one with one of the end logs. That does feel a little bit strange. Maybe this needs to be logs as well. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. The whole thing is supposed to be kind of like a carved cavern, so maybe we'll make some of our little areas here look a little bit like they're put into the build sort of thing. Grab one of these. Sure. We'll go with that. So that should be a water elevator. Looks like it's good. Now I need some water, which is down here. The maze of scaffolding is never ending. How did you transport item transport ever happen without water pipes? Just lots of hoppers, I guess. That or minecarts? Probably minecarts would be my guess. I need more than just a couple buckets here. Let's use ice instead. Prowl! Hello, raiding with a massive party of 46 people. Holy smokes. Let's get a bird's eye view for Prowl here as night falls. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Prowl raid. Vanavan. Prowl. What's up? Hope you had a good stream. Thank you, Hunter555, for the shout out for Prowl in the chat. Appreciate it. Yes, if you're new, folks, my name is Joel Duggan. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch, but we do an awful lot of Minecraft because I also do the Spawn Chunks podcast with Pixel Riffs, all about Minecraft. Recently, we interviewed King B-Dogs, Brandon Pierce, on the show, so check that out. You can follow me on Twitter for live notifications, that kind of thing. And right now, we are looking at the Moss Farm, designed by Ilmango, adapted for the server by me. With a few changes, but it also has a storage system, and that's what we've been working on so far today, is sorting out the overflow and the loop back and all that kind of stuff. Boondocks, it's going pretty well. I will give people a quick fly around here. Server is 4.5 years old, 4 years old. Yeah, 4 years old. And so right now, this Moss Farm is going to serve everyone on the server. There's about 8 members, 4 of whom are more active than others, and our streamers, and you can check that out with the Bang Citizen command in chat. So the Moss Farm does 2 things. It sends some of the moss onto storage, and the rest of it goes up here into a water elevator. That comes out up top, and it then gets split in half and feeds into the composters via bone meal. We might have to adjust this later. We did okay last time. But we have a plan, I think, from one of our chat members, the Prekios, to adjust it to make it a little bit more efficient. Then everything comes in down through here, goes under the ground. And this is the server iron farm. And because this is a destination for a lot of people, there's another portal in that room there. We thought we'd put the moss pickup area over here. So all the moss is being stored in here, along with saplings and flowering saplings and moss carpet. Anything that's overflowed is being turned into bone meal, which is going to be stored over here. This is what we're working on today. And then upstairs is the loop back system and overflow and filter. So if we go up here, you can see the item filter, the water into the honeycomb or honey block wall, and then we are upstairs working on this other stuff here. This ladder is actually useless. I need to get rid of that. I don't need to do a tutorial because Ilmango did the farm. It's his farm. I believe he said he is going to do a tutorial, so keep an eye out on Ilmango's YouTube channel for that. Good, that stops there. What we want. We're going to put an extra torch right here for now. We'll come up with a better way to light this stuff, probably with shroom lights. We also need to do water here. Water all along there. So that's the loop back system. And then we need water here. So if we go turn it on, we should see the items flow across here. They'll go around the corner. Those that don't get picked up by the hoppers because there's too many. They'll go back in here. They should go up and then along here and then get dropped right down in here and back into the water stream again. One would hope. The other thing I want to change though before we test it out is I want to move the cobwebs. I'm curious if we move these cobwebs we can get a little bit of a cooler looking waterfall. I'm not sure. I'm going to move them over a block. I don't know if that's going to help. It might not. There's only one way to find out. So for those of you coming in with the raid, thanks again so much for coming over. If you wouldn't mind using either a link in chat or switching over to watch the stream on twitch.tv/JoelDuggan. We're trying to grow the stream, and it would help us out a lot to help with the authentic viewers on Twitch if you would switch over from watching a hosted version of the stream to the actual stream here on my channel. Very much appreciated. Just a simple click. Same feed. Actually, you might even have less of a delay if you watch it on my channel. Mountain goat, I think we're sticking with the honey wall, yeah. We're gonna test this out and see. But Raiders, you're just in time because we're gonna turn this on. Do a bit of a test. What are we looking at for bone meal in here? 64 in there. I think what I'll do is I'll put 32 in each of these. Oh. Might have to do a little bit of extra shuffling around here. So 32. 32. We'll do 32 there. Do more bone meal. Eventually this thing is going to self-sustain, but right now we haven't figured out the right ratio for all of this yet. 64, 32. 32. So basically we don't want this to go down. We don't want this to, if anything, we want it to go up. The amount of bone meal in the actual dispensers. So here we go. And as you can see, it makes a lot of items. So we're going to go in and see how this is all being distributed. What I like about it is that you can come into the storage room here, watch everything go up. Right? I don't know if those are being... Nope. Moving the... Oh my gosh, there's moss over there? Moving the cobwebs is a bad idea. That really ruined the whole vibe. Oh. Yeah. That did not go well. Okay, so the cobwebs are essential, which sucks, because it makes this really lackluster. Alright, we're going to turn that off again. That's unfortunate. I really wanted a cascade of items coming down, and we're not going to get that, I don't think. How's the loop back working? Oh, they're all coming up over on the side. That's fine, though. Yep, looks like everything that's coming down from above. Oh, I'm just picking stuff up now. Looks like it's all going into the right spot. Eventually this will have a block here. Right. So if we go downstairs, you'll see we didn't see the honey wall thing because it's just, well, one, there's stuff spit all over the place here, which is no good. And then two, down here, there's going to be things in all the different, yeah, there's moss down there, moss and carpets in here. So this is all mixed up now, and that's not what we want at all. That's too bad. All right. Take the moss. Put that there. Alright, everything is back to normal. Don't need these. So I have to move the cobwebs back. I'll give it another test. What I was hoping for was more items centered, We need to use the cobwebs to center the items in the middle of the blocks. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Yeah, the reason why there's a rhythmic noise is because we have to enter items into the top. And what happens is when this has items in it, it does this. But because of the hopper, it'll get locked. So there has to be, I can't remember what the ratio is, but there has to be. That's weird. Shouldn't it work? Oh, these aren't working. Yeah, these aren't working. Why is that the case? Oh, because there's no redstone in there. Whoops. Okay. Well, easily fixed. Glad I looked. Take it easy, Storm Dancer. Storm Dance, sorry. Appreciate you coming by. I can just put some of this away. Don't think I need the filter sticks anymore. I certainly don't need zombie meat. I need a spare shulker box. Right, more rockets. Food. And what else did I need down here? Yeah, so what happens is the droppers up top, they don't go constantly. They flick until they're empty. I don't know why this one isn't working though. It should just do things when I'm in there, right? We're going to have to break these. Comparators. And then this is going to need a temporary block. So they were working. Why aren't they working now? Why? What's changed that this isn't working? The Flower Queen herself. Hello, Cosmic. What's changed that this... Are the filters all full? What's going on? Yeah, what's probably happened is the filters are full. No, 41, 41, 41. Right, these things don't work until these torches get turned off. which means that there has to be items moving through the system. Right, okay. So we have to go turn it on again. I remember that from yesterday now. Eventually we're going to have a remote for this. But it sure looks cool when it's going. Right, so eventually, there we go. This is what we want. Right, so all the items, I think everything's being spat out. Yeah. So if we go down here, we should be able to see stuff flowing down the honey wall eventually. It's a little bit more active than it was before. It's still boring. Like, I wanted it to be almost constant. But we couldn't figure out a way to line things up so that they weren't all spread out everywhere. But these will at least stay in the right lane. Unfortunately, these up here get items in them as well. They don't fill up from the bottom first, but... Alright, so that's back to being working. And are we getting the overflow thing? Yep. They're all over to the side, which is fine. How many items are rocking around here? That's a good number of items. We're going to be turning those into bone meal, though. Yeah, Mountain Goat, it's not bad. Like, it's a neat idea. The concept works. I just wish, and I might be able to later on, if I find a way to be able to dispense or drop items and have them be aligned. That doesn't involve a spiderweb. So the other question that we have is, so we've got an excess of bone meal there. That's good. We've got more than 3 stacks there. That's good. We have more than 3 stacks here. And we have more than 3 stacks here. Well, just. So we've at least... Most of this we've managed to stay pretty even. I really have to test it for like an hour or something. Alright, so the next thing on the agenda is addressing the bone meal collection stuff. And we're going to need hopper mine carts, composters, hoppers. That's probably it for now. So that was kind of like phase 1, is lots and lots of items coming in there, going in a nice loop. And you can see because of the loop, even though the machine is now off, because of the loop, we're now constantly sorting through what's left. So these items are going to go around and around and around until either they despawn or we turn them all and sort them all into chested items. So along here is where the bone meal is going to be made. And what we're doing here is putting hoppers down like this. These are all going to be droppers. And we need to get in a redstone box here. 2, 3, 4. And so each one of these droppers is going to face down. Oh. Like that. And they are going to spit their item directly down into these hoppers. Now, I don't know how accurate droppers are going to be. I don't think it's going to matter because these are all just going into composters. I also don't know if this is going to be the final decoration color in here. Probably not. I'm probably going to want to change it to something like white concrete or something to complement the bone blocks. I need to get down. So yeah, that's going to be how we get things in there. I have secured the market on bone meal. I hope so. I hope so. One of the things that we did, which is sort of a mistake on the server, is that we didn't get an economy going right away. So I built a lot of farms for everyone. And so no one really has a need for anything. So in a way, it's good that you don't have to go hunting for things on the server. But on the other side, it's also not good because you end up, there's nothing to trade, right? You can't trade things with people. So now what's going around is the grass seed, which we don't want. We're going to turn this into mountain here. We'll kind of fix all this later. So what needs to happen in here, that was wrong, is we need to replace some of these. The one time I don't have any more stone on me. Now here, in order to get the items out of this water stream, it has to be, I wanted it to be 4 hopper minecarts, but I think they're going to move around, and I also don't think that a hopper minecart without a rail under it will pick anything up. So the other option would be to have this portion of the stream as gravel with hopper minecarts embedded in it, which I think might be the way to go. So I'm going to need some gravel, some stone. Stone. 1 piece of gravel. Do I have any gravel just kicking around? One more piece in there. There's got to be gravel in the basement of this lake somewhere. Or is it all clay? Oh, look, there's gravel right here. Done. Oh, I had gravel in here too. And I need some rails. They're in my redstone box. I left you a gift. Yes, thank you, Cosmic. That was you. Appreciate that. We've been using it. Thanks ever so much. I love the bright red sign. I missed it. I walked by it at first. It's very funny. Right, so we were over here. A little bit of scaffolding in here instead. So before I set up all the auto dropper stuff for things here, I really want to make sure that the thing that I want it to do will do it. And that is, I need rails. By But unfortunately, I think that the rails will connect. Like, I don't want that to happen. So I think what's going to happen here is going to have to do this. And then if I put a hopper minecart down, I think it's going to roll around. As soon as I put another one next to it, I think it's going to start moving around. Because if not, this is a pretty simple solution. Oh, we might be okay. We might be okay here. I hear something walking around. That's a creeper. I heard something somewhere. How was Canada Day? Canada Day was great. Thanks, Reblay. Really chill. Just hung out with Miss Snarky. Took the dog to the park. It was really hot. Like, you really couldn't do much. Eventually, we went home and we cooked a really nice stir fry. It was cloudy and rainy, and it is again cloudy and rainy today. The heat has broken, so it's not nearly as uncomfortable, which is nice. But yeah, I thought I heard footsteps around here. Alright, well, we'll try that. That goes there. We'll put stone blocks there. And one more. Other way around. So we'll have to remove these bits. So then essentially what we can do here, I might try to make a smaller circuit than what we had. So if I put this back up. So what we need here are comparators coming off of... There's definitely a creeper outside. Hear the footsteps. I really don't want this to get blown up. Break time for Joel. Thanks for the reminder, Cosmic. We're just going to see if we can set these up. Saw the stir fry on Instagram when I was checking my phone this morning, and I wanted stir fry for breakfast. I can send you the recipe if you want, Cosmic. It was good. I put Miss Snarky in charge of making the stir fry mix. We've made it a number of times before, and we added a little bit extra ginger, and it had just enough to have like a bit of a kick to it. Not too much for us, but it was spicier than normal, which was good. Quite liked it. So down here, we can do comparators. There. Nope. I need it to be tricky. Oh, what's in there? Rails. Is it comparators? Yes. I don't know the best way to do this. Essentially, we have to do... I want to use different blocks. I guess we'll use dark oak again. So comparator into a block. We need repeaters and redstone. the repeater goes here. Redstone goes there. Redstone, redstone. Needs to be a block there. No! I knew he was around. I knew he was around. That scared the crap out of me. So one thing I don't like about survival, like I'm past the point of caring about creepers and stuff. Like all they do is cheese me off. Get back up here. Right. So we have another... Where's the other one? I'm sure I'll find it eventually. I am surprised that didn't blow the hopper minecarts all over the place. I guess because they were behind stone. They did okay. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, hey, look. We can just make this all one room. So as I was saying, these go into a block, and then a repeater points this way, and that flicks this redstone. That goes there, that goes there. Then we have that goes there. Have to have a block there, and a block there. So when you put stuff in here, which is... We don't have anything compostable. Do I have anything in these things? Anything in the droppers? Yes. So if I do this, right? But that one's not firing. Unless we do... I think that'll fire both of them. No. Right. So that needs to be... How do we power that one too? We could do this again, like we could do this setup. So that's not the end of the world. I was just hoping for a way to do it. I thought I did this before. That has to be redstone. Pierce, how's it going? Hope things are going well. Oh, I know what I did. This is the under the witch farm thing, and what I did was I ran these outside. I remember now. I did this thing backwards. So we'll do this. Get rid of that. The repeater will go here. So I'm just flipping it, right? So that goes there. That goes there. And then there's a block on top of this. Same idea. Right. And then there are observers. 2 observers. And they have to be looking at this block here. That is not where I pointed that. And there. Nope. I wish that observers would place like logs. It would make your life so much easier. Anyway, so we can do the same thing over here. Right, so we can just get rid of some of this. We can do this into a block. Get rid of all this. Might as well just mow this all down. We've got more stone than we know what to do with, so this is actually helping us out a little bit. Right, then we go redstone, redstone, redstone. Peter, block, and block goes there. Face it the right way. Block goes there, and then block goes there. So anything in that one should now also be a constant spit. Right. And then with the observers, all you need to do is just run this redstone in front of them, and they'll click these droppers. So if I put 10 in there, 10 in there. So these are only going to fire if these ones have stuff in them. So the only crappy thing will be if these fill up before these are done sending stuff out, then it won't work quite as well. But it's more compact and easy to work with than this thing. And so what those things are doing are spitting moss blocks all the way downstairs. Cosmic says I got blown up by one yesterday after telling a zombie to die in a fire. It was my own fault. Oh no. Alright, so we can check these for non-compostable items. That's good. That's good. That's good. So that means that these are full. So we can probably do chest stuff like that. And then we need to do hopper stuff. Check these. That. And then these have to go in here. So I did it that low because I wanted to see the composters. We could potentially move this up higher. I just thought it'd be cool to be able to see the items come down. We can still do stuff like this. Right? And cover up the hoppers, which don't really work. But these are looking cool. And we could probably find a way to light stuff from below or behind. So there's 9 bone meal in there now. So the next thing I do is to turn it on for another test to see what the pull rate is on those hopper minecarts. Hopefully it's good. Never used vanilla tweaks. I've heard recently it's very good. It depends on what you want. They have a lot of options, which is great. Is there a vanilla tweaks resource pack that makes dispensers, etc. a little quieter? I feel like that would be something they would do. I think we have it installed. I think it's one of the resource packs that we have installed. It might be in... For me, it might be in Joel's Vanilla Tweaks collection. It may not be working anymore. I don't know. Oh, you can change icons in the... for the voice pack. That's cool. I didn't know that. So we're going to turn on the farm again. And we'll see if we continue to be a break-even situation. It definitely causes a bit of lag. No, you didn't miss me going on a break. I'm going to go on it in a minute. I really wanted to get this thing working the way that I wanted. So it looks like mostly the first two are going. I'm not seeing anything. It could be just that the hoppers are picking things up fast enough. So it's just the first hopper. That hopper minecart was a good idea. It is obviously what is the big difference here. Yeah, like that is as quickly as they can be dispensed, I think. So the hopper minecart picked up everything. So until that fills up, right? I think the issue is that these are pretty slow. Oh, that's starting to grab some stuff now, too. So 4 actually might have been overkill, which is surprising. The glass texture pack is called Connected Clear Glass. Looks like that. Connected Clear Glass 32 version 1.2. It's old. It's hard to find. And I've tweaked some of the colors, so it's got some changes to it. You can get it with the little squiggly lines in it too. There's options there. So this is that not doing anything? Yeah, I mean, it's working. Is this happening at a speed that I can't see, I guess? They're totally synced up, though. And then these guys not have anything in them because these guys are emptying so fast. So maybe the thing to do here is going to be to have a single hopper minecart between the hoppers rather than one over each one. Because this seems to be emptying faster than it can pull stuff in. How are we doing for fill rate? Wow. So I think it's nice that it's kind of pulling some bone meal, but then also almost a stack and a half. Oh, we got some. That could have just been spit in the wrong way, though. Looks like, yeah, only the first 2 droppers are working. Yeah, if that's a white background, I think that'll look a lot nicer. Well, that is surprisingly smooth. I was expecting that to take a lot more work. It's loud up here. I just kind of wish that we could have like one item at a time hitting that, but there just doesn't appear to be a way to do it. The only thing I could think of would be trapdoors, but I feel like the torches would flip the trapdoors. Oh, we're starting to get stuff in here now. How are we doing up here? It's a much more manageable flow now. I was feeling like it was really overflowing. It's because we didn't have half of our content being filtered. Now that half of the content's being filtered, like, we're doing pretty well. Yeah, like we really only need maybe one of these. Like I feel like one hopper minecart over each two hoppers. Like if I had a hopper minecart in between those two, I feel like it'd probably work out. Question is, it would probably roll around. It's the only other problem. It is a little bit too much listening to them, I will say. Bit on the heavy noise. And come up here and remove this. Let's just do that for now. Cool. So that is the honey block wall. It's more active than it was before. But it's certainly, for anybody that wanted to have things aligned in the middle of a honey block wall, cobweb, definitely the way to go. No, it's pretty clicky. It's unfortunately pretty clicky. So what I want to do is I'm going to hook this up so that when the bone meal chest is full, so like when this bone meal chest is full, we'll take a signal off of this chest and we'll send it to oh, this has to be filled in. Hold on. We'll send it to the farm and we'll shut it off. So basically, like, if chest full, turn farm off. If chest not full, run farm. And I feel like that should be pretty good. I mean, this is already just temporary design. So we've got 3 stacks of bone meal. Oh, looks like the 4th. We're starting to get some more more activation. Maybe it just needed some time to fill up, like it's a overflow method of stuff. Ooh, there are no torches in here. Weird. I don't know why it's doing that, but... It's not a quiet farm either. Alright. I'm going to turn this off before I go on my break. Oh, we've got stuff sitting on the... We might have to do an extra layer of glass. Huh. I think we might be losing bone meal. I just love that it's such a crazy looking farm, but it's not dangerous to walk down the middle of it. Okay. How are we doing for bone meal? That's good. This one is low. So for whatever reason, this one just doesn't seem to want to get enough stuff. This one is also low. This one is fine. So we're still losing on these far dispensers. So I think the thing to do is going to be to take the Prekios' advice, and that is to switch this around. So have 2 hoppers here and the composter right there. It shouldn't change the way that the farm functions, but it should mean that these hoppers pull more faster. Hopefully that means that these ends here will be okay. But it does look like we have to do another glass layer here. Oh, that's why that wasn't happening over here, is because most of it's covered by the logs. Actually, we'll probably, for the sake of the look, we will probably just do logs here. Alright, normally I take a break once an hour, but we were kind of in the middle of something quite technical, and I wanted to make sure that I had that done and my brain was wrapped around it. Plus we had to turn the farm off before I went AFK for a couple minutes. But if you're new to the stream, I take a break about once an hour. Gives me a chance to reheat my coffee, figure out how to get out of the farm that I just jumped into, as well as grab a drink, do whatever you need. You can take a break too. And when we come back, we will continue to work on, I guess, the aesthetics of the farm and trying to make it look a little bit nicer, both on the inside of the storage as well as the farm itself. Be right back. All right, sleep time. It's funny, you know, you get really used to a certain way when you stream things, and not having the remote for Streamlabs OBS is not fun. It's really tricky. So we're filling top chest and bottom chest because of the way that hoppers work, and with the lag on the server, hoppers are pushing before they're being pulled from, which is apparently a known bug, or a known performance issue, I could say, not a bug. So, I guess the thing to do now, all these are emptied. I think maybe what I'll do is, so I know it's back here, let's put that in place. Like that. And we'll hack those like that. Oh, I should have done the other block. Maybe. I can't click on them there, can I? What about... Darn it. I knew that was going to happen. What if I do... I only have 3 trapdoors? Of course I only have 3 trapdoors. That way we can access them if we need to. And then these could be stairs. Take these out too. Cool. All right. Will the trapdoors get activated by anything there? That is an excellent question. We will test that out. Good call. Trapdoors. Put some of this moss into the storage. They shouldn't. They shouldn't, no. Nope. Alright, so this is going to need some TLC, but I'll wait until we do the landscaping for that part for in here. The next thing that I want to do is, I guess, address the way that we come up here. I'd like to have a permanent way to get access to the back of this. And I feel like it might be best to do it kind of like from the bone meal area. I feel like right here we could probably do something in here. What's this? This is -60 and 305. I also need to put some stuff away here. -60 and 305. So do we want to go all the way up to the top? No, we want to come up probably to here. So -60 and 304. 305. Beautiful. Put a little bit of dirt there. Pressure plate on the bottom. Trapdoor would go there. Just so I can not take the ladder constantly. And is this outside? No, it's not. Okay, cool. Grab some of this. And we want to come out maybe about right. So I'll do that. Is that packed ice? That's ice. Grab a couple of these in here. Get rid of that. Because I'm extra. We'll leave the andesite, that's fine. Oh. Right. No pressure plate. We'll do this for now. Blows my mind that you're not only able to build such complex farms like this one, but you can also decorate them and look awesome. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I like making the redstone look nice. It's a perk of doing stuff like this. That goes over there. We didn't need the gravel after all. And I need soul soil. And I need kelp again. My first Joel Duggan stream. Good times. Listened to all of your Spawn Chunks episode more than once. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Rat Boy Cure. Appreciate that. Very kind words. I did not bring the thing that I wanted. I guess we'll go with dark oak for now. It's fine. Kelp. It's not a super long thing. I guess we could have done just a straight up ladder, but whatever. So much easier. Okay, that's good. How do we want to go about getting up to this floor? Because this is not an ideal spot to come up. I feel like we want to go probably right next to this. So here we'll probably put like just a straight up ladder. That water? What's happening there? Nope. Okay. So this will be a ladder, I guess. Leave that there. Well, we can put all this back like this. And we'll probably take these out, actually. Yeah, I'd much rather do that than break around on a ladder. But we're probably not going to have to go up here very often. We need more ladders than that, too. Just a couple shy. And I'm going to make this wider. Cool, so we need probably 2 more ladders. And we'll add in a little light. Of course, now there's no way down. Did not think about that. How do we want to get down? Stuck there forever. Yeah, it's funny, like, you think, oh, this is working out really well, and you're like, crap, I don't have a way down. So if we were to come back down, I feel like coming back down, like, here would make sense. 57,302? Or somewhere's around that. I was on autopilot. I guess really what makes sense is coming back down there. So 57,302 would be right here. That's not going to work. Well, I mean, I guess it could. What about this? This is 56,305. 56,305. Negative 56,305. Oh, 305 is like way over there. So it'd be coming down right here. That's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. I wouldn't mind being a little bit more central. That's fine for now. Fine for now. I need to do one of these. Get rid of all this just because we can. I would say probably a torch here would be good. And let's make this pretty tall. Just because. Does fine for now meet the Duggan standard? I think I'll be able to adjust things a little bit later once I figure out where I'm going to be traveling. The thing about paths and ladders and chutes and stuff, elevators, I find I want them to be not permanent at first, because as I use the facility, like as I constantly go up and down, I'll discover whether I've put a ladder or something in like the wrong spot. And so it's nice to be able to adjust that when you need to. Is here, right? Yeah. That'll be easy. Up and then down. Just need to put the slab there. And then if we need to go up further, then we just go this way. And I went all that way and I didn't bring back a ladder. Whoops. I'm not a big fan of the tight corridor, but again, it'll be that way for now. But what did I want to do? Ladders. Kelp is good. Soul sand, don't need any more of that. Iron box. It's frustrating having some of my stuff here and some of it not here. As far as like storage for things. Yeah, you gotta walk the path a few times before you know how to use it. I agree. I agree. So first things first, ladder. So that gets us up into here. Obviously a few more torches is probably a good idea. Temporarily. We will want this to be more accessible, so we'll do this. Not all the way, because of course we want the side of the cavern to be a little bit more natural. So we'll also close this up. This gives us a nice little path here. I feel like we probably want to have... I don't think we need access to this. So I'm just going to go down here and see what this looks like. If I close this up... I think that's fine. Some of this is going to change when we do the landscaping outside. I feel like we can just take that out. Like being able to walk up here if we need to. Like being able to walk up here if we need to. Probably going to call this the edge of the mountain. Like that. I don't necessarily decorate the inside of my redstone stuff, but I will like try to smooth out some of the textures just to make things feel a little bit nicer. Whoops. Glad I didn't knock that minecart out of place. I don't really mind all of that. That'll be filled in. And all of this will be filled in, I think. So like, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of this stuff. I might actually just go ahead and give myself enough headroom here. And then fill this in here. All the way over to about here. At which point maybe we'll come in a bit. And then probably do that. And I think what we'll end up doing is a fair amount of using moss blocks. I just may have to make sure I'm not cutting off any redstone. Don't think I am. I feel like this could be decorated to look like it's like coming out of the wall a bit. So here we could use some logs. How did we do it down there? We used signs. So we could do vertical logs there. And then like these guys. What are these, like strip dark oak wood? It's a long name. I feel like it needs something else. So this has to stay here because of the way that items travel up along the edges of these. So there's really no way around it. We could, however, just kind of hide it with a trapdoor. Actually, let's do it this way so that they all line up a little bit. Do you stick to honey stuff? Oh, you do? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. The honey block will pull you through the trapdoor. That's cool. And then maybe we could do like signs across here or something. I don't know. I guess these could just be straight up all logs. Be like this. Have like a little thing stick. Oh, fell off the edge. Oh man, that's why we have lightning and fire tick turned off. Well, not lightning, but we've got fire tick turned off on the server. For that reason. That sucks. Having stuff burned down is never fun. I think that looks okay. The honey block is weird. So then it's just a matter of like having it go back inside the mountain at this point. And I would say I would want to probably have stuff like this in the corner. And then I guess maybe here we could do like a proper thing like that. Maybe we'll do again with the top side stuff. And then we'll try to figure out a way to make that look cool. And then back here, we'll probably just push this out like this. Whoa. Definitely getting tricky to walk around. So far down. Since honey sticks you through the trap doors, would it stick, still stick the items? Items aren't going to go on top of that, but I guess so. Also, hi, Maccast. Yeah, the items are traveling like alongside of it. So I wanted to grab a spruce sign for decorations. I need to get rid of these moss blocks. Redstone, I think, can go back here. Those will stay. Ladders can go back in here. Don't think I need the composters anymore. And safe to say I'm done with the buckets. And probably the ice. I can't cover the edge of the trap of the honey with the trapdoor because then the items will hit the trapdoor. So what happens is the items are traveling inside the edge of the honey block. They're actually on like that inner pixel. And so if we had trapdoors here or here, one, they would stop the water, and two, the items would hit the trapdoor. So the items need to pass through like right along here. See where it's like kind of translucent? The items come in right here. That has to stay like that. It's fine. Like no one can see up here anyway. It's all good. Yeah, I think that looks pretty. It's a decent start, I think, to making that look like it's part of the mountain. We need to cover that part up, obviously. And then we'll do some structure stuff underneath. I feel like maybe we need to shave back that block right there, so that this thing looks like it's sticking out completely. That, or just have it not be too high. That, and then sure. And this is where we could maybe get away with some cool like new moss block placement, since this is the space for that. Right, we could do like this. Right, and then, I mean, it's a double-edged sword. As you continue to do more of it, it creates more grass blocks and problems, right? But that also might not look good inside. This would probably be better off if it was coarse dirt. Whoops. And then up here, we can just... I think I would like to have enough space for my head through here. And so we will do... That will just turn to dirt. I just know this feels very straight. All right, I'm tired of doing that. Tired of doing that. Too much falling. Oh, grass block. Good. Flowering azalea. Flowering azalea. We have a lot of this stuff now. That's all good. I need some stone and some grass. Need to go up here. Yeah, we're done with the falling. I say that. You had to open your mouth, Joel. You had to say something about falling. try to make this look a little bit nicer. We'll probably do grass there. That. Alright, so that should be the inside of the upstairs taken care of. I did it from the outside, so we'll have to go upstairs and see if it looks terrible from in here. That's fine. Not like it's a big deal. This is all good. This is a weird gap. Now for lighting, we should probably make sure that this is done properly. Actually, let's put them in here. 8, 9, 10, 9. Probably 7s. Yeah, of course. Well, that's easy. We'll just fill this in. I knew that would be outside. Alright, fine. So that's good there. This feels a little bit low. And then we'll do... Good. There is a torch in there. There is a torch in there. Whoops. 10, 9, 8. We're good. Cool. I actually don't mind the moss block there. Maybe we'll just keep it going. And this feels low. And, oh, I forgot that this was here. This was, I guess somebody else was like digging up in here. Not sure who it was. We had a couple of people very early on in the Citadel that are not here anymore. And there was a number of tunnels dug in this, in the Dartmouth Meadows area that were just never filled in or never discovered. There was really weird stuff that didn't make any sense. Right, this is the inside of the this thing here, so we can maybe take that out. And then I have to double check, make sure that this is, oh, they're very low. Okay. We will go and fix that, I think, from the outside. And as far as inside goes, maybe what we'll do is just torch that there. That will illuminate the outside a little bit. That, or maybe not so close to the outside. Let's do it that way. You can do that. Seeing as this is inside, we should probably also turn this into wood. Whoops. We're going to have to double check our bone meal hoppers to make sure that they're not full of stuff that we don't want them to be full of. I'd say that looks pretty cool. I know all of our light filters are ready. Now I go down the ladder, and then down the drop chute. And we can't access the hoppers until we break this stuff. Cool. Cool. Thanks, Mattcast. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. What feels small? Is it a tough space to work in? No. I also didn't want to make it too big because I didn't want the project to be just like endless. This is pretty good. I feel like this is really tight. I wouldn't mind carving this back a bit, but then this doesn't feel like much of a cave. I want it to feel like a cave. My main issue. Do we want any wood around the water column? I think we do. I think I want the back of that to have some oak in it. It's a vertical thing. I wonder if we can do something like glass panes or something so it's not so blocky. That could be really interesting. I kind of like it being green, but I kind of wonder if we did like orange glass panes or something, if it would look cool. Oh yeah, no, I can feel I'm feeling a little claustrophobic working on it, that's for sure. Hey, McScrewgun, sorry I didn't see you come in. Hope things are going well. Some wood pillars might look good. Yeah, I think so too. I think the next step is going to be to address like maybe this part here at the front. Backup or escapee, you decide. He's not going to be around much longer, I can tell you that right now. So this is something I kind of want to incorporate, sort of. I do want to do a double door here. So I feel like we're going to want, as much as I like this kind of like cave thing, I definitely know it. I want to at least have wood here on the sides. I mean, what does this look like if this is completely exposed here? I think I would want to make it taller. And that's the door, so maybe this actually has to be out here. I think that works. Maybe inside can be stripped. And maybe we can start to work in things like slabs and stairs around there. Probably work. And we'll make these guys the proper end pieces. What is going on with my mouse there? It's weird. Ronan Kai, too long, been trying to catch up, and it's a struggle. Lots going on. Yes, I agree. There's always a lot going on this time of year. Holiday weekends and all kinds of fun stuff. I feel like this is not looking the most even. You are now free to do whatever you want. I don't know what you want to do, but don't do it here. Take some of these out. Yeah, I think that's decent. So all of these are going to be stairs. I need to go get some... spruce stuff. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Yeah, that's what they used to announce it at the bar in university whenever we were done. It's a birch sign? Who wants a birch sign? No one wants a birch sign. A couple of doors. Probably a couple of spruce pressure plates. We are going to need those. Probably some spruce fences. And let's go with lanterns. It's going to try to mimic or be inspired by what we've got going on over here. Don't think I want to do the stair. I think I want to do trapdoor stuff. And because we are on a hard server, I want to make sure that the doors read as being open. And then up top here, we can just use trapdoors, I think. Now, I guess I could stick these on... If I put those inside, I could stick them on chains. Or, the unfortunate thing with these is that they stick to the sides like that. I much prefer that. Get out. I wish there was a way to have these not connect to the walls like that. I mean, the easiest thing to do would be to make that into a stair or something. And we don't have anything really happening around here, so let's go get some greenery. Gemini wants to word with you about the birch. Is Gemini here? Is she lurking? I didn't see her come in. Oh, you were listening while driving. That's cool. I don't really know how many people like listen to the streams without actually watching them. I guess if I'm descriptive enough in what I'm talking about, then you could be okay. What was I looking for? I was looking for my green decorator bin. I don't think it's here. So I'm gonna have to make do with other things. Thought I had like a landscape box, but I guess... Oh, there it is there. Yeah, that's what I want. Have to add moss to the landscape box. She just likes birch, yeah. I see what you mean. So, with the landscape box, we can add things like green concrete powder, lime terracotta, and we can start to do stuff like this. And lime terracotta. definitely want to work in maybe like a little podzol or something. That's a bit dark. What about forest dirt might be the way to go? Oh, actually, let's go with mossy cobble. Mossy cobble or maybe tough would work too. Do I have tough? I think I got tough. Probably time for your next break. Thank you, Cosmic. Appreciate that. We will be a little bit more on time with this one. Actually, I want this too. What was I looking for? Mossy things. Mossy cobbles. Tough. Villager going for a swim. Sounds like a good plan to me. See here, I feel like we can probably get away with putting tough there. And maybe... No, let's keep the tough down low. Because I want to be able to do this. See if we can grab some stairs so that doesn't connect anymore. I just want it to be a little bit higher, but if I do that, it's going to connect. It's annoying. And I think this is going to need to be a slab. Still feels really straight. Yeah, we'll do that. Could probably do stair there instead. Nope. Let's do that. Cool. It's subtle, but does the trick. We're going to continue on with that. Oh, door got broken. How'd the door get broken? I didn't know you could place torches on doors. That's interesting. All right. I am going to take my break. If you're new to the channel, I take a break every hour or so for about 5 minutes. Going to reheat my coffee, and we will be right back. All right. Now, feel like we can pick up roughly where we left off. I feel like this might be at a place. Have I been playing this entire time? No? Weird. I feel like I want something darker, but I don't have anything darker that looks like grass. Maybe one more of these. Nope. Sure, that works. I don't need that. And I think I put this door on wrong. Oh, the stuff. Let's just put a few things in here that I don't need. Coming in and out of here, we want the door to be on this side. Oh, that trick doesn't work with the pressure plate. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I have to do it this way. Cool. J. Van Heerden? Hello, welcome in. Oh, do we want that to open outward? I guess we do. Oh, that trick won't work, right? Okay. Oh, never mind. So, inside, I guess that's okay for now. It's a pretty straightforward, straight-looking design, similar to how this is all very straight-looking. I think that works. And now inside, I feel like these need to be stairs. So let's put in a couple of blocks here. What kind of stairs do these need to be? Do we want it to all look like natural stone? Or do we want this to look a little bit more... Because I'm thinking it would be cool to have a lot of moss around. Like, I feel like it would be neat if we started to sculpt the cave in here with, like, some of this stuff. So it ends up being mostly kind of green. Yeah. Especially in the ceiling. We need to find some glowberries too. Opening outward is fire code. Best to be safe. Nice. Boondock's just talking about tough working as pathing block mixed with mossy cobblestone. Yeah, no, it works really well. I agree. Small quantities, it's like a subtle shift. I find that this tough and then stone makes for a nice transition, right? Alright, I think what I want to do is I want to keep this little path here feel like it should be not... well, should it be stone? I think maybe it should be more like a cobblestone, mossy cobble mix, right? Speaking of tough and cobble. Let's put these down here for now. We'll go tough, and we'll go... I didn't bring any cracked brick. That's fine. Smiley face, hello. Things are going well. We are working on the decoration for the new moss farm. I need to go get the proper things here. Steven will be happy. We'll be adding stairs. And I needed these blocks. Mossy bricks, cracked bricks. I can put some of that other stuff away. And I don't need the bones. And we're going to move those composters as well. They go in here. Redstone. Glass. Concrete can just go back in here. I don't think I'm gonna need these, but I might bring them anyway. And I should probably bring like regular andesite. Do I even have any? Yes. Yeah, safety and Alistair? What are you talking about? That's not a thing. So I thought it would be neat to try and keep... This was all a natural, like, water pool in here, so I thought it would be kind of cool to try and keep it all, or as much of it as we could, and then maybe add to it and carry it around. So I feel like stuff like this is cool. Maybe we'll break a few things in here. I want to try and keep this looking like a natural path, but like maybe something that's been man-made a little bit. Get like mossy, some bricks. And I don't know what we could put on the edge. Guess maybe a piece of tuff here. Actually, what we should do is break this up a little bit. There we go. We'll do the same thing over here, but with a mossy stair. Mossy cobble stair. And here we might be able to get away with actually just putting in a straight up moss block. So underneath all of these, I I guess we could do... Could potentially do, like, wood blocks. But I don't know if that's going to look good. Azzy Swazzy, thanks very much. I feel like maybe we'll switch to stone stairs. And I guess we'll try to work in some mossy stairs in both of these varieties. Oh, maybe some cobble stairs. Or andesite stairs. Andesite stairs are shinier looking. I feel like... Whoop. Yeah, andesite. Then we can go back to regular there. Switch to cobble. Whoops. I'm not sure I like the andesite. It's either going to be cobble or mossy cobble. I think probably mossy cobble. Cool. Really wish we had the spore blossoms in vanilla now. Actually, I think what we're going to do, I might try to get one in here, and we're going to create a custom recipe on the server for just that purpose. Get rid of that. We'll take some of these out. And I think it would be really cool if we would be able to manage to get this to come down here somehow. And then do something. I think that's pretty cool. Don't know what we do with things, but I like it. What if... Yeah. This is just going to be me kind of farting around, getting things to look right. And I would imagine that tuff is going to look really good next to moss. If we start putting stuff like tuff, it's going to look like not mossy cobble, because like mossy cobble just feels like it's used a lot. I guess we could put some mossy cobble in there. Cobblestone to me feels like man-made. That's why I want the cave part of this to feel like a little bit more... Under the water, it's not so obvious. That's fine. Cool. So let's just pop in here. Time to reveal the custom crafting recipe. Yeah. I know on Hermitcraft they have one. So how big do I want this to be? I feel like I want the water to go all the way around. Like that. I'm going to need some water fill in. I wonder if andesite is going to look better in some of these places. Definitely a mix that is going to help. Cool. This does feel kind of lonely. I don't mind the wood, so we're going to try the full dark oak wood things in here. Should have stripped both of them when I had the chance. I might have actually liked the bark block better. Actually, yeah, I think I like it better. The full bark block. Is it me or is it like eerily quiet in this little cave, which is cool? Thinking this last night while watching Alistair, you just riding around and showing that it is a process and not just frantically editing over caffeinated YouTubers is quite nice. Keep it up. Oh, nice. Thanks. Oh, we're the only person on the server. We should be taking advantage of rain like this. I mentioned this last time and I meant to follow up on it this stream. We should take, make some cauldrons. And place them in the snowy areas. So that we can get some powdered snow eventually, we hope. No idea how long that takes. Probably a long time. Whoa. Run away. Where's my bow? It's like whack-a-mole. But I can't sleep because I want the rain. Will I remember they are there? Probably not. Not until the next time it rains. Would be my guess. Alright. This is going to go... probably that too. Probably have to build up the cave a little bit on that side. I think we can also put some... Oops. Put some moss in the ceiling. I feel like right here, because of the double ceiling that we have here... Yeah, that's a nice contrast. We're going to get some azalea leaves too, because that way anything that comes down will look like it's transparent a bit, so or translucent, so you can see through it. Yeah, I like that idea. And we'll probably come full tilt down like this a little bit on the side. And I'm wondering if tough is going to look good in the ceiling too. And I like that that is not a straight line. Buzzy, hello. I'm a fan of yours. Big fan of the Spawn Chunks podcast, and it's very educational. You inspire me to do a lot of cool builds in my world. Thank you for doing what you do. Oh, thanks so much, Buzzy. That's really nice of you to say. Always nice to hear that you've inspired someone to do something creative, whether that's podcasting or streaming or building something cool in Minecraft. All very cool things. So we have this part here that we're not doing much with, which I just fell into. And I need to figure out how to handle this this path. I feel like this needs to go all the way around that. I think we want this to be deeper, maybe? Yeah. We'll fill this all in with some buckets in a minute. And I guess this could be... I like that this isn't as deep, but it's pretty boring on the bottom. We'll have to do something about that. The next thing is, I guess, putting in some color behind this. And this is where I was thinking about how we could get some brown in here. And I think maybe if we did this space here as dark oak, but like strip dark oak. Yeah. We might replace a couple of them with moss blocks. Like I might come in here and do that. Which may or may not look good in the end. I don't know. We also could do stripped spruce, maybe? That's got some green to it. But then, where else do I want brown to be? Maybe I put that behind the wrong block. I think I meant to put it behind the water stream itself. Yeah. I don't think I want 3 of them back there. I think having 3 in a row would be too much. I keep on falling in this thing. Let's put a couple of these down. What are you working on today? This is the storage system for the moss farm. What we've been doing. Let's see here. That really didn't change much, did it? I think I was meant to put those blocks here. Yeah, that could be okay. Could be okay if we did... If all three of these were here... Can't really see that water back there anyway. Yeah, if with the glass in there, it's going to make it look like it's farther back. So that could be cool. Pain in the butt to get that all put in there, but I think it will look good in the end. And then we can take this. And do I want to put glass in here? The problem with the thunderstorm is that we've got villagers up here. I think they're protected. I don't know if we've put a lightning rod in the area. Yeah, they've got a roof over their head, so they're fine. They're not gonna be hit by lightning. They should be fine. Okay. I'm not sure how long it takes to get powdered snow. Wood pillars look really wood. Right, this needs some love over there. This is one of those things that's just going to take a little bit of noodling, I think, to get right. And the fact that I'm wearing a lytra while working in water is just a mistake. Don't do it. Don't be like me. I think we want some of this to be open. Maybe not there. Ah, I didn't realize that was the outside. This is where we're going to have to do some landscaping outside to make this cave thing kind of work the way that we want. Awesome. Just what we wanted. Put moss. Any blocks. I guess they most of them got destroyed, huh? We lost a lot more than 6. Oops. You'll have to go get more. Yep. Creepers are just not fun. I would just have the farm on while we're doing all of this, but of course, we'd end up with an inventory full of moss blocks the whole time. Oop, I put the moss away. Good thing there's no a whole chest full of it. Alright, let's put some of this stuff up here. Something is really messing around with the mice in Minecraft, switching from one view to the other. I find like inventory and out of inventory seems to be a big difference. Don't want that to be so straight across, so we'll get rid of that one. And I've got tough in here somewhere. Do like offhand stuff. Getting there. Getting there, getting there. Don't know what we could put there. Probably covered up with some leaf blocks or something. Thank you, Cosmic. Much appreciated. Take those two out. And then put these two in as stone. This is the kind of building in Minecraft I consider like, it's almost like sketching. Like I don't necessarily have a plan. I'm just kind of like trying to figure out what looks good on a whim. Obviously, not granite. Try to get rid of some of this here. And we can mess around with more andesite and stuff too. Oh, those shapes are kind of mirroring one another. Let's get this going over here. I guess we can just seal up that hole too. I don't need another creeper coming in. That would be bad. Let's go up here. And I guess we'll just seal it up this way? Sure. Oh, that doesn't look the best. I think the thing to do is just get it all to be over to translate it or all over to stone. I guess translate, that's the worst word. Transform, move it, change it. Transition it all over to stone. Wow. Let's go over here. I wonder if we can, I don't know if dripstone is going to work in here. The shape would be great, but I don't know if we can get away with it. I just don't want this to feel too square. Ah. Stupid scaffolding. Please let me climb you. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. I'm glad you like it. It's coming together pretty well. I feel like we could probably do moss or tuff there. It feels very strange with like two in a row. I don't have all the things I need either. What I should be doing is doing this with also some azalea leaf blocks and stuff as well. I think that would be pretty cool. The other thing I want to do is, I guess we'll use shroom lights to light this stuff. And I think, I mean, honey blocks are transparent, so I think we can just put shroom lights like under the honey blocks. And it should light a lot of this up. I also want to put lights like down in the bottoms of this stuff. I feel like I could probably get away with more depth down here too. Might steal this idea too. It translates really well with the carpets. What carpets? Like the moss carpets? I feel like this is coming along. It's mostly the lighting now that I'm thinking about. And the need for azalea leaves. So we're going to do probably a little bit of azalea farming. Now that we've got saplings coming out the wazoo, we should probably do that. This is why you are a master builder. I'm not a master builder. Not even yet an apprentice. Mine would be straight, smooth stone interior. Well, I mean, it's... You can kind of mess around with some practice, you know? I am dealing with an inventory that's driving me crazy. That's the first problem we have. They're very disorganized. We probably have a lot of iron. We need to refill our iron box, actually. Probably have a lot of iron built up in the farm. I need to put some of this stuff... I just didn't... The mistake I made was that I did not bring, like, a... I didn't bring a spare shulker for garbage. Just this one, but it filled up like the moment we came in here. Why did I have the spruce sign again? Was it for the top part? Yeah, I'm not going to put a sign there. Was it for here? I can't put a sign unless I put a trap door, I guess here. Oh, that doesn't look very good. I think I'm okay with just a straight up. Oh. Oh, went back in my inventory. That's okay. I like that. Cubhunt uses moss and moss carpets in his slime farm storage room. Yes, I've seen the video. Yep, I've seen the video. Let's get rid of some of these, and hopefully we will not get new creepers and stuff showing up. That. We're going to find out where all of our holes are for lighting. Obviously a torch back here somewhere. Where's the light? Oh, I guess the light is coming in from the sunlight. Right. I never thought about that. That's cool looking. I'm thinking though that it would also be cool if we did this, because we're using shroom lights in the farm itself. That's very bright. Maybe we don't use that many. Or maybe we use this many, but we put them in the ground. I feel like that's pretty good. Between that and I think it's the skylight that's coming down from above. Now, up above, I think we might be able to keep some of these honey blocks exposed. Yeah, so here's the honey blocks there. So what we could do is this kind of a thing where we could put either moss or leaves. Have the light come in to light up the chamber below, but have it look like it's solid out here. That could work out very well. I mean, we're going to have an awful lot of this to build with. We can basically do whatever we want. This is the problem, that unless you go all moss, you end up with like these little dirt side stuff. So it's a little bit tricky that way. And here, I guess, come up to there. Grab that. Oops. I fell very far down. Yeah, I mean, it'll take some TLC, but in the long run, I think it'll be all right. Just have to make sure we don't do too much of a gap here where there's stuff that could spawn. But I guess the nice part about that is that we can just take the moss carpets and just be like, spawn proof. No worries. Cool, that's where I fell down before. Oh, that was supposed to be stone. So it's dark in here, but we can probably... Whoa. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. I didn't realize how much health I'd lost. So that keeps some cool light happening up there, but then enough light happening down here that it looks kind of eerie, I think. We will have to figure out how to get more light in here. I don't know if I want to use shroom lights, because they're like 100% like light bulb. I feel like glowberries in here would probably be the best way to go. Plus that and sea pickles, I think, in the bottom would be good. I don't remember where these were. We don't have any glowberries yet. Thought the skeleton had a pumpkin on its head for a second. Yeah, it was like dyed orange armor or something. Yeah, so this is going to be very scary until I can figure out all of the lighting and stuff. We're going to have to be very careful building this. But so far, it is getting very close to what I had originally envisioned for our moss farm. Making sure we don't have any... Oh, there's a dirt piece. Another one. Cool. Now I had some other stuff fall in here as well. So we have to check the hoppers. Probably just leave them open for a while. I guess we have to check them for things. Oh, we're good. Very cool. Well, folks, that is all the time that I have for today. If you've enjoyed the stream, please leave a follow before you take off. We are going to raid somebody else playing Minecraft, so don't go anywhere just yet. But I would say it has been a pretty successful stream, taking this from a pure functioning moss farm, again, designed by Ilmango, but then adapted here for the server. Bringing it into the storage system, making sure that we have all of the waterways through here done, as well as this place starting to look cool, as well as having some nice utilities like a water elevator that takes us up to all the redstone that makes this work, which is fantastic. We have all the filters fixed. We have the overflow filters up here with the hopper minecarts in there, turning everything to bone meal that doesn't get circulated around. So I feel like we're doing pretty well. You can follow me on Twitter as well for notifications when I go live. You can also check out the Spawn Chunks podcast, which is at thespawnchunks.com, and the Citadel Cafe podcast, which is at thecitadelcafe.com. They're both free. One is about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment. The other one is about Minecraft. I'll let you figure out which is which. You can, of course, follow me on Patreon as well. That's patreon.com/JoelDuggan. That is where you can support streams like this. Weekday streams are just 100% supported by you folks. It's amazing, and I can't thank you enough. It should be Sunday before I'm back again. Tomorrow is my sister and her husband's birthday, so we're going to be celebrating. I think doing some family stuff tomorrow. I may be able to squeeze in a stream, but plan for not happening tomorrow on Saturday. I think that's it. Thanks so much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.